All living things are made of cells. When observed closely, all living things made of single cells are called unicellular organisms. Examples are bacteria or paramecium. You can see in the video. Living organisms made of more than one cells are called multicellular organisms. Like these plants, trees. Examples are flowering plants, humans, horses, and other animals. Except bacteria and archaea, all these living organisms have eukaryotic cells. Flowering plants, animals like deer or squirrel, plants like mosses or ferns, even aquatic animals and plants too are made of cells. These are animal cells. Closely looked under a microscope, these are plant cells. Human beings are observed under microscope. Our tissues, organs, organ systems, all are actually made of cells, whether they are male or females. Our brain, our bones, everything are made of cell. How can we prove that? Cells are the building blocks of life. Just put any living specimen under microscope and you will get the evidence. This is the blood serum that is observed under microscope. White blood cells and red blood cells are floating in it, and they are proving that if you look cells, even they have some structures too.
As we have studied the structure of animal cell and plant cell in detail, that both animal and plant cells have cell membrane in common, nucleus in common, cytoplasm is in common, and mitochondria in common. The differences are that plant cells are surrounded by an extra protective wall that is called cell wall, and plant cells have one more structure that is called chloroplast, because they have to carry out photosynthesis as well. So differences between animal and plant cells are: animal cells, cell wall is absent, and in plant cell wall is present. In animal cell, chloroplast is absent. You can see there is no chloroplast because there is no need. They eat food, they don't make food by photosynthesis. So animal cells do not have chloroplast. Vacuoles. Animal cells have many vacuoles, but they don't have just single vacuole. But in plant cells, there is a large sap-filled vacuole. You can see here. If in detail we tell what are the differences between plant and animal cells, these are the details. The cytoplasm exists in animal cell as a layer, exists in plant cell as a layer. It is jelly-like and contains other cell parts. New materials are constantly being made and broken down here. See, every cell activity is going on in cytoplasm. Here cytoplasm is more, but here cytoplasm is just a layer between large vacuole of plant cell. The cytoplasm almost fills the entire cell of an animal cell. Secondly, as I've told you, chloroplasts are disc-like structures that are present in plant cell but not present in animal cell. The cell wall is present in plant cell but not present in animal cell. The vacuole is the bigger one here, but here are the small vacuoles, okay? The things that are common in both animal and plant cells are: number 1, nucleus; number 2, cell membrane; number 3 is mitochondria; and number 4 is cytoplasm. So the nucleus control, what is nucleus? Nucleus controls all the activities of cell because it has DNA, okay? It has genes. See, genes determine many characteristics or traits such as height and color of eyes, skin, hair. These all are present in nucleus. Because nucleus has chromosomes, these chromosomes have actually DNA, molecule. The part of DNA that is controlling a character of any organism is called its gene. Only now at this stage, when you know that animal cell is a little small in size, it has no cell wall, it's all organelles or structures are floating in cytoplasm, as is the case in the plant cells as well, but it has a cell wall as well, and it has large vacuole. Both animal and plant cells have all organelles which have certain membranes. Means all structures are bounded in sacs, in membranes. But in general, if you say, there are certain other cells which do not have all the structures in a sac. They are called prokaryotic cells. So in general, cells are of two types. Number one is prokaryotic cell. Number two is eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cells can be animal cell, plants or plant cell, but prokaryotic cells are mostly in bacteria. These are the difference. Prokaryotes, no membrane bound nucleus. Eukaryotes, membrane bound nucleus. Nucleus in eukaryotes, I have shown it is like this. But in bacteria, all the nuclear material and DNA is floating freely, not bounded in a sac. Secondly, cell size vary from 0.05 micrometer to 100 micrometer. Here cell size is bigger. Animal cells do not have cell wall. Second, the dash carries out photosynthesis in the cells of a plant, chloroplast. Animal cells have many dash inside them. Vacuoles. A. Fourth, dash is the cell component that controls all the cell activities. Nucleus. Fifth, chloroplasts prepare food for the plant by the process called photosynthesis. We get energy by respiration in dash of all cells. Mitochondria is the powerhouse, so it's the answer. Let's revise our concept. These are animal cells. Nucleus, cell membrane, cytoplasm. These are plant cells with chloroplast and distinct cell wall. This is the difference between animal and plant cell. This is the prokaryotic cell. Look at this picture properly and figure out what thing is missing. All the organelles do not have membrane. Now question number 1. Complete the column by writing their functions. Nucleus. It controls what happens in the cell. It sends messages to tell the cell to grow, divide and die. Cytoplasm. It's the jelly-like fluid that fills the cell and keeps all the cell organelles in their places. All the actions are going on here. Vacuole. It has the sap that is filled with nutrients and waste products. Cell membrane. It surrounds the cells and allow nutrients to enter and waste to leave. Now question number 5. Name the different components of a plant cell. So answer is written here. These are the components of plant cell. Cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, vacuole, mitochondria, chloroplast. These are 7. You have to write these all names, learn them and write them properly in your copies neatly. This is the leaf called food factory of the plant. So food factory is leaf because it makes food by photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs mostly in leaves. That is why leaf is called food factory of plant. Third question was, what is the function of nucleus? So answer is written here. Nucleus controls what happens in the cell. It has DNA and send messages to tell the cell to grow, divide and die. Fourth question is very important. Why are mitochondria and nucleus found in both animal and plant cells? The answer is very clear. Mitochondria is responsible for respiration, and respiration is very important for both plants and animals. Nucleus is also found in both because it is responsible for all cell activities. Picture A and B are shown. A is of animals and B is of plants. Now, picture A is showing an animal. Picture B is showing the cells of a plant. The green structure in picture B are chloroplasts. The circular structures in pictures A are Nuclei of animal cells. They are red in color. Dyed red in color. Okay. Question number 7 is look at the picture and tell about eukaryotes and prokaryotes. The whole world has two types of cells, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are found in bacteria and archaea, but eukaryotic cells are found in all the other organisms. You can see in the diagram, so I have made the arrows to make it clear. Question number 7, one part is what is the main difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell? The difference is I have shown in the picture prokaryotes have no cell membrane bounded nucleus, cell size is smaller. Eukaryotes have membrane bounded nucleus and the size is bigger. They are asking what are the examples of prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. You can see in the picture easily.